Are you tired of spending forever on account research? It can feel endless and repetitive. But don't worry, there's a better way. With FileMaker, n8n, Perplexity, and Airtable, we can make the process faster, simpler, and stress-free. Hi, I'm Steve Robertson, and welcome to Precision AI Systems. Today, I'm going to show you how to make account research faster and easier. With FileMaker, n8n, Perplexity, and Airtable, we'll automate tasks like collecting company details, researching stakeholders, and finding practice areas. Let's get started. Here's how the system works. Think of it like a relay race. FileMaker Pro starts the process by managing the accounts. Then, n8n takes the baton to handle the workflows. Next, Perplexity gathers all the information we need. And finally, Airtable temporarily holds the results before they return to FileMaker for review. This system makes everything faster and way more accurate. Let's take a closer look at how all the parts of this system work together. The user interface includes FileMaker Pro, where accounts are managed and research is initiated or retrieved. Next, we have the workflow automation layer, powered by n8n, which connects all the components and manages the flow of data. Alongside, there is data processing layer, where Perplexity performs AI-driven research to gather the detailed information. Finally, the temporary storage layer, managed by Airtable, acts as a holding area for research results before they are sent back to FileMaker. So first, you filter your accounts in FileMaker to choose the ones you want to research. Then, you select Research Accounts from the menu. This runs a script that sends each account's details to n8n for processing. The script takes the account information, organizes it, and sends it to n8n. At the same time, it updates the account's status to processing or failed if something goes wrong. When n8n gets the data, it first checks the authorization token to ensure it's valid. If the token is valid, the workflow moves forward. Next, it checks for any missing fields. If there are missing fields, a record is created in Airtable identifying the issues for that account. The workflow then determines if the account exists in Airtable. If it doesn't, it creates a record indicating the account is not found. If everything checks out, the workflow performs 9 different research actions using Perplexity AI. Here is a list of the 9 research actions. 1. Legal name and foundation date. 2. Office locations. 3. Stakeholder information. 4. Practice areas and primary focus. 5. Websites and landing pages. 6. Social media platforms with details. 7. Directory listings with ratings. 8. Reputation summary. And 9. Competitors. For each research step, the workflow checks if an account already exists in Airtable. If it doesn't, a new record is created. The relevant column is then updated with the results of the research. Once all 9 fields have data, the account status in Airtable is marked as complete. Once you believe the research is complete, you go to FileMaker and select Retrieve Completed Account Research. This process doesn't notify you when research is done, but allows you to check and pull the completed data at a later time. This runs a script that connects to n8n and requests a batch of completed research results. The script collects the data from n8n, organizes it into a staging table in FileMaker, and gets it ready for review before it's added to the main account table. Let's take a closer look at the two main n8n workflows and their importance. This workflow starts by validating the authorization token to ensure it is correct. If the token is not validated, then an error message is returned. Next, it checks for missing fields and logs any issues in Airtable. Next, it determines if the account exists online. If not, a record is created in Airtable to indicate this. Then, it performs 9 research actions using Perplexity AI and updating the appropriate column for the account in Airtable. And finally, once all 9 columns have data for an account, it marks the status of the account to complete. This workflow starts by validating the authorization token. It retrieves a batch of completed accounts from Airtable, and for each account, updates the status to retrieved and sets the retrieval date and time. It then formats all 9 research fields for each account into a single JSON file and sends it back to FileMaker for review and staging. This system saves so much time. For example, what used to take hours of manually searching for company details or contacts can now be done in minutes, thanks to automation. You can process dozens of accounts in the time it used to take for just one. This diagram shows how the account research begins. First, accounts are filtered in FileMaker and sent to n8n, where the data is validated and researched. Each result is stored in Airtable, and the account is marked as complete once all research steps are finished. For the retrieve account research diagram shows how completed research is retrieved. FileMaker sends a request to n8n, which pulls the data from Airtable, formats it into a JSON file, and returns it to FileMaker. Airtable updates the records to show that they have been retrieved. So, this integration lets you automate account research and focus on what matters most. It's faster, more accurate, and saves tons of time. If you like this video, please hit subscribe for more tips on automation and AI. And if you need help setting up your own system, feel free to reach out to me at steve@precisionaisystems.com. Subscribe for more AI and workflow automation videos. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.